YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dope Ass Panna, and somebody said they wanted to see Panna do sewing, so today I'm going to be doing an asymmetrical bob sewing on my client. This video is sponsored by Megalook hair, so I'm going to make sure I show y'all some bomb bundles in a minute, but I wanted to show you guys how I section off for my leave out, so you guys can see that she's getting a side part, and I also leave around the edges out, and the reason why I do that is in case the wind blows, your tracks won't be showing or whatever. And also I just think it makes it look a lot more realistic, and that way in case anybody wants to do baby hairs, they have all of that extra hair or whatever. So I did a traditional beehive for my braid down. I'm going to be using a cap on top of this, but I still try to get it as flat as possible. And then I'm just using wild growth hair oil to go in between her parts. Guys, you need to moisturize your client's scalp before you put the cap on and all of that good stuff. You don't want to leave their hair dry underneath their sew-in, okay? So let's get into these bundles. Like I said, this video is sponsored by Megalook hair. They sent me some bomb free stuff. Y'all know I love free stuff, and the edge brush was literally hitting. But they sent me 3 bundles in 20 inches. I actually only ended up using 2 for this style. Their bundles were nice and full. This is their body wave texture, but I'm going to be straightening it today and curling it too, so you guys can kind of see the versatility of their hair. So I'm going to start by sewing my tracks in, and when I sew in, I go around the weft. The only time I go through the weft is when I'm starting and finishing a track, just to keep it more secure. I also don't cut my bundles, so I will be doing like the flip over method. I try not to cut them as much as possible, just so they're easier to be reused. I find that when I was cutting the bundles, it was just really hard to place it on the client's head the second time, and I would end up cutting it again and again and again. So I try not to cut bundles whenever I don't have to. Sometimes when I get to the top, obviously I'll have to cut it, but yes, for the most part I try to keep my bundles full and intact. I'm not doubling up my tracks or anything here. I'm just kind of going back and forth. I didn't want it to be super full because I don't know, I just feel like when it's a bob, it looks better when it's like natural looking and not like super full. But if I was trying to just do like some bomb curls with a lot of body, then I would try to fit as many bundles in here as I can. So I'm at the top now. I'm just kind of closing off around my leave out. I know it's kind of hard to see me sewing these in, so if you guys do want an in detail tutorial of how I stitch, then just let me know in the comment section. But basically I'm just taking my needle and going underneath the track, and then that will create a loop, and I'm pulling the needle through that loop. So I'm not like double stitching it or anything. I just kind of loop it through one time. But like I said, if you guys need to see it more in detail, then let me know and I will get that out for you guys. So now that I have closed off that top section, I'm gonna go in and straighten her hair. I'm straightening it because I'm gonna be cutting it, and so I just wanna make sure that I can see all of my angles correctly, and she's gonna be mainly wearing this hair straight. Typically, if I'm gonna cut a bob, I wouldn't get the bundles this long. This is what they ended up sending me, but I didn't know that this was the plan. But it was her graduation hair and she wanted to do something different, so we decided to cut it. But I did make sure that I kind of altered the hair in 3 different ways so you guys can really see how this hair handles heat. It got really straight, which is awesome, and it also curled really well, so I'm going to show you guys both of those looks. So after I went through and straightened all the hair, I did straighten her leave out. I used Paw Mitchell Hot Off the Press Heat Protectant, which you can see on my tray. I'll make sure that I link all of the products that I use in the description section, as well as the hair that I use, so that you guys can purchase it. So y'all, I had to cut off camera because y'all know how I feel about cutting. I get like anxiety when it comes to cutting, just because like, I don't know, like I get so nervous to cut on camera. But I already did the cut and I kind of like went through and thinned it out and everything too, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just lightly style it. I didn't finish styling it on this night because I was gonna come and do it for her graduation anyway, so I was like, there's no point in me putting a bunch of edge control in it and stuff when I have to come back out and restyle it for you. So when you actually see the finished look, it is from a different day. It's actually about 4 or 5 days later after she got the sew in. So yeah, but it was still bomb. It's still popping. Here you can kind of see the cut. So on the left side we kept it short, the right side we kept it longer. She wanted to switch it up for her graduation hair, so I thought this would be really cute. For the finished look, I decided to give a little curl to the longer side, just because, I don't know, I always think that's cute. So yes, we're almost done here, guys. So this here is the finished look. I said, I know Lil Sis didn't just roll her eyes at me, y'all, but she looks so bomb and so poppin'. This was her graduation day, and oh my god, I just love the cut. I love the way that the hair flows and looks. And like I said, this was maybe 4 to 5 days after I had originally did it, so you guys can see that the hair is still really flowing and it has a lot of body to it. I absolutely love it. If you guys want to see more sewing videos, make sure you guys drop it in the comment section and let me know, and I will get it done for you guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos, and I will catch you guys next time.